HOFNEG style. It's probably 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I'm still awake. I just want to give a shout out to Dave Gregoire for bringing my dog some dog food tonight earlier, and some McDonald's, man. Quarter pound with cheese, order of fries, and a soda, which was awesome. It meant the world to me, man. Bro, that meant everything to me. Who's your brother's keeper? Everybody's asking what that means. Well, yes, I am, and that's what that means. Because there's certain people in your life that kind of like, sorry, they kind of like touch your heart a little bit. And I got a list of them going, Gregoire, you're top of the list right now, man. We got Ben and Emily. They're always at the top of my list. Jeremy Decker, he's always at the top of my list. Doug Nettleton, you are by far always at the top of my list, and you've always been throughout all these years. It's just too bad we lost touch, but in contact. But look, man, regardless of what happened, and I haven't seen you for all these years, and other people, it's like riding a bike, man. It's like talking to you. It's like nothing, no time ever arrives, and it's been like 30 years, man. I need help, guys. I really do. I did a GoFundMe page, and hopefully, it works out. As you can see, it's me and the doggies. I'm living out in my limo still. I'm collecting rainwater for the dogs for water, which is working fine. I mean, I've done it before. I've done it for myself. I'm all out. I said this shit was going to happen a long time ago. Everybody was one check away from this when I was in my coma. If anybody believes it, but in the other world, but I seen all this shit, and I seen it happening. I seen this coronavirus. I seen all of it in vivid dreams, man, when I was in my coma for 4 months or whatever it was, fighting for my life. But I seen this shit, and I told a lot of people about this, when it was going to come and how it was going to go down, and it's almost word for word, and it's scary, man. It's sad and scary. But let's get on a better subject than the coronavirus right now. We'll get back to that in a minute. I want to catch a peacock bass, man. I'm watching you all. I'm watching a lot of from Colombia and whatever. I'm watching all your Florida boys catch, and Monster Mike. Come on, man. In Florida, you're catching these giant peacock bass. I haven't even caught one in my life, man. CEO Brian, man. Come on, man. Help me out on my YouTube channel, man. I know it ain't much, but I'm trying to get it to work, man. I got 41 followers. It's between 41 and 50, and it goes up and down, but at least it's going up, thank God. I just want to get this thing going. I want to go with my dreams, my beliefs, and what I wanted to do my whole life. You look back at my Dodge Junior High School yearbook, okay? And it says, Michael Hennessy, professional fisherman. And that's all I ever wanted to do in my life. I was a printer for all these years. I made great money, and I could still go back to that. God willing, if my body will let me. Because I'm in a lot of pain. I mean, you can see my shoulder; it's just screwed. I mean, that ain't muscle. That's bone that severed and grew back that way. My left leg screwed up, but it doesn't matter. I'm thinking about going back into printing. I got to do something with my life. I have a job interview in South Florida whenever I want. Dougie Nettleton got me a job lined up in Maine. And I got a lot of other job offers. 48 lower states, man. I'll tell you what happened. I'll give you a little insight. Northeast Graphics shut down about 10 years ago, probably. And they had a lot of employees over the years, probably 5,000, 6,000 people. They shut the doors, and they all spread out the lower 48 states. I mean, I know Patrick, and Quad Graphics, and Vinny and all those guys, man. I know a lot of people all around the states. Actually had a job offer in Germany for Heidelberg Harris Web Presses to help set up folders and stuff, rigging work and all that a couple of years ago. But you know, Ken Britt, old friend of mine, passed away. But before he passed away, I got really friendly with him, you know, and I asked him, Ken, why were you guys such assholes to me? Why were you so hard on me all the time? He said, Mike, it's because we saw a lot in you. We saw a hardworking man, and we wanted to see how far we could take it. And that meant a lot to me, you know. And a lot of guys, you know, put this guy to shame and put him under the ringer, and, you know, typical people, you know. And the guy was a good guy, man, you know, and I always liked him. I just didn't get along with him, you know. Just because we don't get along doesn't mean I don't like you, you know. And this coronavirus, you know, everybody be careful, please, because this shit is no freaking joke. And this is word on the streets with Mike Bang Bang Henny. You know, hopefully one of these days we could do a fishing one again. But, you know, my fishing poles are hung up for a while because financial situation and car situation. Obviously, I'm living out of a limousine. I'm on foot, and I can't fish all the time. You know, I got to get my car fixed, and I got to, you know, dot my I's and cross my T's because it's almost time for me to go. You know, either way, you know, hopefully just a move. You know, well, I don't know about hopefully, regardless of what's going on, but, you know, a lot of times I feel like a burden to my kids and my family. You know, I feel like, what's the sense of me being around anymore? You know, I should have died 15 times over. You know, and people, I don't know if they get it or not. You know, I love my kids with all my heart. All my freaking heart. I'll take bullets for them. I'll take the coronavirus in a second. In a second. To shield my kids, my blood, my little girl, Brianna, my 2 little boys. Not so little no more, but one of them is. He's 9, Damien. I'd do anything for them. And I mean it. And that's a late night edition from Word on the Street. Mike, Bang Bang Henny, coming to you from my limo. Parts unknown. Weight unknown now because I lost so much weight. But we'll see what's up, man. Hopefully things turn around, you know. I'm hoping. I have a tiny prayer left in me. And let's see if it works. Thank you. Hey, have a good Friday, too. And if I don't see you, and I'll be you, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.